Gonna start this. Page 73 in your grammar, and then we're gonna stand for the flag salute.
Oh, wait.
We're missing Ainsley and Elise. So I'll just record in case they want to watch it later. Okie doke. Okie doke. Page 73, and then stand for the flag salute.
Oh, here.
There we go. Go ahead and stand. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good. All right. 73. Adverb clause. I know Juliana remembers these. www.asia.b. What are they? Don't look. See if you remember. What are the W's? When?
Where?
When, while, where. And then Asia.
Maybe I should just cover this just closer so like I can see.
I bet she'll remember once she sees it. As. Hello, come on in. As, since, if, although, because. Okay. All right, so we're talking about an adverb clause. It's a group of words that begins with a www word, and it contains a subject and a verb. And an adverb clause must be added to a sentence that's already complete. You see where it says www word plus subject plus verb? I want you to look at that page there. The www word is right there. Under that, see how it says www Asia B? Uh-oh. I have extras in the toolbox if you need it. You got it? Okay. Each W, each letter stands for a word. Let's read these words together right here in bold. You guys see it on your page? I'm on page 73. You ready? Ready, read. When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because. Read it one more time. When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because. Notice the W's are when, while, where. They all start with W. But look at the word Asia. A is for as, S, since, I, F, A, although, and then B, because. It sounds like a website, www.asia.b. It's not really a website, but it's something fun and easy for you to memorize to help you remember what those words are.
Maybe I can try actually looking at them when I get home.
It might pull up something about the continent Asia, maybe. But each letter. I did. You're the first person that's noticed it.
Really?
My ponytail is a lot shorter. It used to be like down in here. I got a bunch cut off.
How did I not? I've
Well-
known you so long. How did I not see?
Because I still have it in a ponytail, so.
It's so bad.
Oh, I was gonna haircut mine, also like this.
Get it
thing
shorter.
thing.
Good, that'll be fun. Okay, so those are the words that are in that begin the adverb clause. Look at the example right here in the middle of the page. Let's read that sentence. It's a long one. Ready, read. When the cat prowled at night, the mice hid where he could not reach them. So notice there's two adverb clauses. AC stands for adverb clause, by the way, not air conditioner. It's adverb clause. So look at the first one. When the cat prowled at night. Notice when is one of the W words. So that's the beginning of an adverb clause, okay? And then cat is the subject and prowled is the verb. So these clauses all have subject-verb pairs, okay? And then look at the next one says where he could not reach them. It starts with where. That's one of the W's. And then he is the subject and could and reach are the verbs that go with the subject there. So these clauses start with one of the letters from www.asia.b. Got it?
I put a sticky note there.
Yes, and if you have a sticky note, that's a really good idea to mark this adverb page. Thank you for that idea. And they might need to borrow a sticky note. You guys need a sticky note over there?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. For days. So maybe share if somebody needs a sticky note.
I did.
Here, I give you a two. Thank you.
Right, adverb clause on your sticky note and then stick it at the top of that page, adverb clause.
Okay, but I have like so many sticky notes.
That's good, because then you can use those pages when you do your homework. There is a comma rule when it comes to these adverb clauses.
And you know what's nice about this pen? You can erase it.
What?
Yeah, look, are you ready?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have the
Rebecca gave it for me to, Rebecca
Yes.
gave it to me for my birthday.
Oh, cool. Did you have a birthday recently?
No, it was a lot of months ago.
Oh,
It
okay.
was in April, but.
That's a cool gift. I've never
My
seen
mom
like a
has
blue one
those.
like that.
She lets me use them.
That's cool. So notice down here, there's two comma rules. Remember those giant commas? That's telling you there's a rule about it. If the adverb clause comes first, you need a comma. So AC, comma, MC. MC is main clause. That's the rest of the sentence. But if the MC comes first and then the adverb clause, you don't need a comma. See how it says MC, AC?
Why is there drawing all over the table?
Probably from the student earlier. I don't think she drew it. Probably, well, maybe she did.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was somebody in my other class. Okay. So you guys got the comma rules right here? If the adverb clause comes first, comma, main clause, AC, comma, MC. If it comes after the main clause, you don't need a comma. So it depends on where it is on the sentence. You're going to mark these with parentheses, okay? Like you do a that clause or who, which clause, we always put parentheses, same thing, but we're going to label it AC for adverb clause. At the bottom, it says, think about it. Many words can be used as different parts of speech. However, a word can perform only one part of speech at a time. For example, since. Think about the word since. It can be a preposition that begins a prepositional phrase. And since can be a WWW word because it's the S in Asia, is since. And so it depends on how it's used in the sentence, if it's a prepositional phrase or if it's an adverb clause. You got to pay attention to that. Look at the example first that says prepositional phrase. Since his trip, Timmy slept poorly. Since his trip is a prepositional phrase. See how it's underlined?
Mm-hmm.
Look down at the next example. It says, since he had traveled, Timmy slept poorly. So since he had traveled has verbs in it. So that's a clue that it's going to be an adverb clause. So that's what you got to pay attention to. Is there a verb next to it? Or is there no verb next to it?
Oh, I think I can.
Right? So if it has a verb, it's a clause.
Yeah, and then when it doesn't have any verbs, then it's a prepositional phrase.
Give me 5. That's exactly right. You got it. Okay, so you just have to pay attention to what words are around it. There's a little bit more on the next page, so go ahead and turn to 74. Homophones. Remember, homo means same, phone means sound. So words that sound the same, basically. Look at the end of that first paragraph. It says there, and there. That's what we're talking about
I
today.
didn't know that one.
There. They all sound the same, but they're spelled differently and they mean different things.
Yeah, I know.
You know what they are?
Yeah.
Can you tell us the difference?
So, one is there with like you're driving somewhere.
Okay.
The other one, I think I forgot one of them. The other one is, like a person's bag or something, their bag, and then the last one is,
You want Zuli to help you? She knows.
yeah,
it.
sure.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the contraction. So you're right. Give me 5. That was good. Both of you guys. Okay. So here's how you can remember to spell it, because I struggle with spelling these words. But THERE means like over there or somewhere where you're going, like I said, traveling somewhere there. If I cover up the T, it's here. And that kind of helps me remember here and there, right? Here and there. So that helps me remember how to spell it. The other one is THEIR. And you were saying like their bag.
Yeah,
It's like more than
my
one
mom
person.
said that the I, like she always put like hands and legs, so it looks like a person.
Oh, to remember that it's
Yeah.
talking about a person. Oh, that's a good idea. Like drawing it on there like that.
Yeah, like that. That's what she does.
There, okay, that's a good one. And the other one has an apostrophe. That one's pretty easy to remember because the apostrophes, they are. That's a contraction. So guess what? In the book, they're gonna make mistakes on purpose just for you.
What?
And you gotta find the mistakes. If it's wrong, all you're gonna do is draw a line through it and then write it the correct way above
Why
it.
can't we scribble? I'm just kidding.
Don't even ask me that, Juliana. Yes, Zooey.
Like I learned there because like my teacher she read us a book that's like called there book or something.
Oh, I should look for that. I haven't seen that one yet. That's a good one. Thanks for sharing.
It was in third grade.
And the sentence is at the bottom here. It says, the mice tuck in their tails because they're too long. Notice they use the wrong theirs twice. So draw a line through it, write it the correct way. THEIR is an adjective. It's telling who the tails belong to. Yeah, about a person, or in this case, it's about mice. So it can be a character. They're too long, they are too long. So that's that word there. And it's a pronoun and a subject. Look at that sentence there. You got a lot of stuff going on with that one. They is a pronoun and the subject. See the S? And then the RE is the verb. Got it? That's good? Okay. Let's go to the practice page. Anybody want to read it? Okay, Elise. You were a little slow. You gotta be faster.
Like this.
She's like,
Okay, Timmy really wondered if catnip, they're so weird. Catnip poked and coddled the pillow at night.
prodded is that
Prodded the
word.
pillow.
Prodded.
So I don't
So
think so.
catnap is a name, and I think it's the name of the cat. Catnap, it's weird.
Yeah, because one of these said, and weirdly the cat was named Catnip.
Oh, okay, then it said that. Okay, that's good to know. So that word prodded means to jab or poke with something pointed. Okay,
Like it's close. It's so close.
kind of pointy, but you're kind of like poking at
Yeah,
something.
they're like using my cat like she like kind of tucks in her nails and
Yes, you have a cat too. They claw
yeah, the claws
To get
the
comfortable.
pillow.
at the pillow, kind of grab it and.
They do that with my blanket.
So check vocabulary. This is page 75, if that's what you're looking for. 75. Oh, you're looking back.
Oh yeah, look. Naturally Timmy did not wait for the long poker or the hungry cat who was oddly named Catnap.
Ah, there we go. Thank you for that. Go ahead and find the one article. That should be pretty easy. There's only one. And then Micah, where are the nouns at?
Let's see, Timmy,
Okay.
catnap,
Yes.
let's see, pillow,
Yes.
and night,
Yes. Good. How about Miller? Where's the ly adverb?
fearful,
There you go. That was pretty easy. ly for that. Since that was so short, how about the coordinating conjunction, Miller? Where's that? Good. And after poked, good. Juliana,
No.
do you know where the prepositional phrase
At
is?
night,
Yeah, that was easy.
Oh,
Why were you complaining?
I don't know.
At night is your prepositional phrase. How about the adverb clause, Zuli? That's the Asia one. Remember those words?
Back to me after we do the subject and verb. It's kind of easier when we do the
You
subject
think
and
so?
verb. Yeah, because I'll know where the verbs are. So like,
Okay. Come back to you. We'll come back to you on that. Then how about Elise, where are the verbs? There's 3 of them.
Poke.
Yep.
But why does it say two?
Well, it says 2 subject verb pairs. So there's 2 subjects, but there might be more than that for the verbs. So it always tells you how many subjects.
That's kind of
But
mean.
It's like a
Okay,
mystery. You don't know how many verbs there's gonna be.
Act.
At?
Yeah.
No. Look for ed. Okay, Miller.
Wondering.
Wondered is one. You said poked. What's the other one, Micah? You got it?
I think fearfully.
No, that's already an ly.
Prodded.
Prodded.
Wanted to do that.
All the ed words are the verbs wondered, poked, and prodded. All right, subjects. Juliana, what are the subjects?
Timmy.
Timmy,
Catnip.
and catnap. Those are the two subjects. Now is really,
Okay.
so what I want you guys to write really quick though, next to where it says adverb clause, just write this in next to it, www.asia.b. And we're gonna review those words really quick, but you be looking for the right word, but
And
when, while, where, as, since, if,
Is.
although, because. This is if, wait. If, not is. You threw me off there for a second. If.
I
Do
know,
it
I
again.
know.
Wait, hold on. Sit down. She's got it. Tell me the words one more time.
okay.
When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because. One more time. When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because. Now you got it?
Okay, I think so. Okay, so if
If, huh?
and there's so I guess if catnip.
So you're gonna go all the way to the end of that sentence. It starts with if, because adverb clauses have a lot in it.
If catnap poked and prodded the pillow at night.
Yes, good. So put
Okay.
parentheses around that. Starts with, oops, it starts with if.
Okay.
If is the I. And then when you label it, you're gonna label it AC,
Easy.
adverb clause. Good job, you guys. You'll get used to the Asia.
That's why I waited, like, so then we can do the verse because it helps
Yeah.
sometimes.
And you marked that page with a post-it, so you can always go back and go, wait, what are the Asia words again? And you can go back and look, okay?
Yeah,
What? It's coming.
oh, okay.
As far as it's
Okay.
a dress up, it is coming. It's a dress up. I don't think it's there yet, but we'll check that. All right, two capitals. Obviously that's Timmy and what else?
Catnip.
And catnap. How about the comma rule? Who knows what we need to do about that?
Oh.
Juliana.
Wait,
She's cracking me up over here. Micah,
Don't you have to take out this?
take out the comma after poked. Is that what you were gonna say, Miller?
I was like, oh no, that's probably wrong.
Because when you're listing two things like
Finished.
poked and prodded, you don't need a comma. If you're listing
Oh.
like three or more things, you do need
Well,
commas.
yeah.
But if you have just two, you don't. And
Finished.
the end mark is period. Good,
I actually finished it a little before.
good. That's it. We're done.
Fast.
Can we read our stories?
We have time for two people. Two people.
Please.
But who hasn't read it in a while? I've lost track.
I literally haven't read it all.
Okay, then definitely you.
I haven't read it all either.
I feel like you did recently.
No, I didn't. Because last week you said no one could read. Then last week Micah and I think Juliana read. And then last week Micah and me and I read.
Okay, so you did read last week.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Wait,
No
you
one
just said
read
you
last
did.
week.
Oh, no one read last week?
Yeah, because
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, no one read
Oh yeah, that was Thanksgiving. Was that last week? No, we were here last week.
Please.
No?
But we didn't read it.
No. So we
We were still
didn't.
working on
We
it. Okay,
weren't here last week
I'm gonna have Zuli and Elise, you guys
No.
remember,
because
and then Miller and
Because-
Micah and Juliana next time.
Okay.
because we didn't read last week because of Thanksgiving break. We didn't read last week because Fix It Grammar took too long. And then we did,
Okay, I
and then-
remember, I remember. Okay.
You're okay.
I see, I'm glad you're keeping track. So you guys read this week, and then you help me remember for next time.
I have
It's hard to
okay,
remember.
anyway.
All right, Zuli can go first. You guys get your stuff out. Go ahead and get your binder out. And all your stuff from your front pocket.
Can I just finish my last 3 words?
Okay, be quick though. And then get out your binders. And get out all the stuff for, what did you guys write about?
Salt.
Salt.
So Audrey, she did but salt, just B-U-T. She was gonna do another two, but then I said, oh, that's so weird. And then she said, fine, I'll just do this. And then my mom changed it.
All right, Zuli's gonna go first and then you'll go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's
whenever
good.
you're
because
ready.
I have this.
Useful ways of salt. Salt has many uses for cleaning. Using soap, water, you can polish brass, making it shine. If you soak your sponges with salt and 1/4 quart of water, and they will wonderfully refresh. Whenever you drop a rotten egg, you need to put salt and wait to about 20 minutes because it will absorb the egg's moisture. In which, if you put your broom in hot salty water and leave it in the water for 20 minutes, it will last long. There are many uses for salts. And then like mix this. I'm like, that seems like a lot of like.
I know, it is long.
I
huh?
once had to use 5 papers.
Oh my.
Well, so.
Wait,
four
wait,
and
let
then
it keep
like half of that.
Sorry, I got distracted.
That's
with my
okay.
Story. Salt
Oh, I see
is
what
a
you
good
did.
way to
You saw my
control
notes.
awful odors and plants. Salt can kill poison ivy if you follow the instructions correctly.
Good.
Add 3 pounds, like you know, 3 items of salt with soap and water. Then spray it on the poison ivy because the spray will kill it. Will kill the poison ivy. This is a way to deodorize your stinky sneakers. In a way in which if you sprinkle salt in your sneakers, the salt will absorb the moisture. These are nearly 2 ways to control odors and foods with salt. Through the many ways of using salt, it could even be used with food and other odd things. For example, add a teaspoon of salt water, then put an egg in it. The rotten egg will float, in which if an egg sinks, it is fresh. Did you know you can effortlessly keep your windows free from frost? Rub salty water on your windows because it will keep frost from forming on your windows. These are useful ways to use salt if you struggle with things like this.
Nice. Let's clap for her. Good job. Very nice. I really liked all those LY words. Effortlessly was a really good one. I
Yeah.
almost said it wrong, but
It's really hard to put a lot of words and it's just saying.
it's getting tricky. I
I
know,
know.
it's really getting
For
harder.
the first time, I was like, "Oh, this is so easy." Like last year,
Uh-huh.
oh, this is probably gonna be like fine. This is probably gonna be like one sentence.
Ha.
I
Wrong.
use literally all of them. They
All
have
right.
to use all of them.
You
Okay.
did great. You did really,
Um,
really good.
All the way.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Elise, when you're ready.
Salt many uses. You can use salt for many things, like cleaning. I like using salt because there are probably 100 things you can use it for. Salt is wonderful for getting baked on food off of pans. Sometimes you have to wait 10 to 20 minutes. If you soak a straw broom in salt and water, which is a way to clean it, it will come out like new. With a paper bag, be neat with the salt and shake the bag gently. If you have mud in your house, sprinkle some salt on it, and then you can vacuum it up. Then you can vacuum it all up together. Did you know that you can use salt? Sorry. Did you know that you can use salt to get rid of plants and bugs? Most people usually Audrey wrote it wrong.
Oh, did she type it for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
2. She didn't write 2. Want to get rid of and kill poison ivy because they do not want it in their yard. This is what you can use to kill poison ivy. Add 3 pounds of salt to a gallon of soapy water. A gallon of soapy water, then spray it on the plant. In the summer, when you visit outside, you might I can't remember.
Wait, let me see.
Right, is that word right?
Encounter.
Encounter.
Oh, that's
Audrey, I did a banned word, and so Audrey just read it and so she
She
didn't
fixed
tell
it
me
for
which
you?
the word was.
Oh.
Yeah,
You need to be the one to
encounter
fix it though, not Audrey.
Yeah, no, I did it.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, "Hey Audrey, what word should I do?" So she said, "I can type it for you," and then that.
Oh.
And then she never.
You need to pick it next time.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going.
Now I'm doing my words. Encounter bees. If they sting you, which will hurt, you can soothe it where it hurts. It might be painful when you do it, what you do to get rid of the sting. Wet where the bee stung you, put salt on it, and then cover it with a paper napkin. I should have put paper towel, but a paper napkin.
Okay.
You can also use salt with odor in food. People like having chickens, and you know that chickens lay eggs. Sometimes they get rotten, and you can use salt to test if they're rotten or not. You can happily eat milk. I didn't know other
Did you
LF
say eat?
no, but it's not a bad word yet.
It's not?
No,
Seriously? Let me check. Let me check.
You can have. Wait, I
It's
never
not
said
being
eat.
learned.
I thought you said eat milk.
Say,
No,
said,
you can happily.
Oh, no, it's not on there yet. You got like
say, said, see, saw,
Go
go,
when,
when, think, thought.
good, bad. Yeah, okay. It's
Okay,
coming.
so-
It's
okay.
coming.
But
though,
no,
but it's
it
not
was
there yet.
scary. You can happily keep milk fresh.
Okay,
not
perfect.
eat.
Okay.
Happily keep milk fresh, which is hard to do. Well, sometimes because my mom was always like, "Okay, guys, we have to get a gallon of milk that's good," and then like a week later, "Okay, guys, we have to drink this all up."
Before it goes bad.
Yeah. Okay. If your sneakers are old, you can deodorize them. Your sink might stink, but salt can take away the odor.
Nice. Let's clap for her. Very good. There you go. Very nice. I really like it. Okay, we're done with salt. So you can put that away for your, in your finished composition.
My binder.
Oh, oh yeah, and by the way, I do see that. I forgot about this.
Miss
Can you hold
Lauren?
that for a
We
second?
have to do a gold word.
Miss Lauren,
We
can I
have-
go blow my nose really fast?
Yes, yes, there's tissue at the back. This is your banned words list. It needs to go behind the tab that says banned words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, make sure you stick it in the right spot. And then I think you guys have a web page too, huh?
Band words.
Banned words behind that, so you can put it behind that one, behind
I
that.
didn't use blue paper one of this.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
I put it back once I was like,
Oops, sorry. Oh, yeah, and this one.
yeah. And then
This
I put it
goes
on-
stylistic techniques.
Yeah, I already know that.
Okay.
No.
Can I say,
Oh, you need help here.
um,
Falling.
can I say all my work? Like all the dress up words I took.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go. Get
Well,
a pencil.
actually, we gotta put it away right now because we have other stuff we gotta work on, so. Let me, oh, you had this in here. These pages, since you have your book now, you can just throw these away.
So many people.
Okay,
I just remove the salt one.
I think she wants them, but
I have so many people.
he's living on to those. And then you're gonna get out, where's your?
Wait, week
binder?
one is My other. pizza, chili, french fries?
Oh, not that, not this week, but it's coming.
It
That'll
says
be
week
one.
one.
That's my binder.
Week one, pizza, chili, french.
Oh,
Okay, I gotta get my.
that's an old one.
Wait, finish compositions? Wait a sec.
I think we moved those because you got your binder late, you remember?
Oh, yeah.
That one goes behind,
Yeah, I
band
know. I
words.
was only here for like a couple of weeks and transferred.
I don't know what happened to your blue.
So I have my reasons.
Well,
Oh,
Juliana.
Okay. Go ahead and stick that one in there.
What?
So what?
I said vote,
Yeah,
Juliana.
they all fall out.
I'll make sure you got this.
Okay, so
This
what-
one, don't close it yet. This goes there.
Let's see if we have any banned words. Why is this paper so long?
It's long. You're gonna get
Why?
out. That's just the way it is. Week 9.
Okay, good.
Week
We don't have
9.
another. We don't have more banned.
No, nothing new really on there.
Okay, good.
Wait,
You know, it's very
We-
safe.
Week 9.
pages for. I mean, just like two, like front and back. There's 4 pages.
Hey.
It's called Louis Pasteur.
Oh,
Oh, for a second I thought it was pasta.
Pasteur.
Yep.
His name.
I can't find it.
I was thinking about, I'll see.
Pasta.
Yeah.
There's 4 pages. Week 9, 4 pages, and you need a lined piece of paper. So make sure you get that out.
Oh, yeah, let me get that from you.
I can't find week 9.
Mrs. C. I
Oh,
found
here,
one
it's
big.
before that.
Oh, I have more of these.
There it is. See, here's your tab that says source text, and then it's immediately after that, so you're gonna get out 4 keywords, right?
I do have it in the back, but I just brought more. I don't know why.
We're gonna start with, setting up your keyword outline, so go ahead and get your lined paper when you're
Yeah.
ready.
Right.
When you're
Before
ready.
you could finish, I said done. Okay,
Name, 12,
don't
9.
go of the paper, Mrs. C.
I'll try.
Yeah.
No promises, but I'll try.
I'll try.
Maybe next time you shrink the paper bigger.
It's pretty big. I guess I could go a little bit.
It's even bigger than mine.
We're still writing, we're summarizing a reference. I'm just gonna review with you while you guys set this up, put your name and date on there.
Okay.
When we summarize, you guys remember, we're only talking about some of the information, SOME. Remember how I shared that with you? Okay. So you're gonna learn a lot about this guy named Louis Pasteur. He's in France. He's not alive anymore because he lived a long, long time ago. But there's a lot of information, but we're only gonna tell some of it. How are we gonna decide? Remember the funnel?
Oh, he was born in 1822.
Yeah, long time ago. How do we decide what facts to use in our story or our paper? How do we decide?
The interesting stuff?
Yeah,
Or the
interesting.
relevant stuff?
Relevant, and then there was one more word, important. Very good, you guys. So you're gonna be looking for bits of information to put in your report. You don't have to write about everything, just some of the information. And you're writing about this guy, Louis Pasteur. So let's skip a line here and put his name. And whenever you write about a person who, in history, it's called a biography. Have you heard that word before?
Yes.
Okay, so, this is the KWO. Let's go ahead and just set it up first. We're gonna start with Roman numeral 1. And
Do we have to do 4?
well, we have to do 4, but we're gonna put 5 just in case.
So like for the
Paragraph.
paragraph.
3 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs.
Like 4?
I think we're only gonna have to do 1 this week. It kind of
Topic.
depends.
Really?
Yes,
Topic.
topic is over here. Oh, I did.
You and
You knew I was gonna do that. Here, let me just extend it.
Oh, okay, that's
There you go.
But then it's on the right line. Oh no, she made it disappear. No more red line.
There we go. You guys are hilarious. Okay. And then skip a line. We're gonna do 2, same thing, 1 through 5. Uh-oh, I know I'm gonna run out of room. I can already tell.
Yeah, you are.
Sure. Oh, okay, sorry. Topic. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and erase that. Since that bothers you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clincher.
Oh,
Topic. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the whiteboard. How's that?
it's a never ending page.
I know. So when you guys were doing salt, as you're writing, just listen to me as I'm talking about it. It was different because it was like a long list of ways to use salt, and you guys labeled each number either C for cleaning or P for plants. So this is more of like an article. This is almost like a short book, right, about this guy, Louis Pasteur. And in these paragraphs, you have to find the topics that you want to write about, okay? And as we look for those, you probably remember from last year, taking notes in the margin to help you remember what each paragraph is about. We're gonna do that again. You'll remember when you start doing it. Once you're done with that outline, give me a thumbs up so I know you're ready. Awesome, awesome. Okay, these are almost there. I don't want to go too fast. But we're gonna look for possible topics. Like we did with the salt, we made that list: cleaning, plants, bugs, odor. We're gonna make a different list for this guy, obviously, because we're gonna find out about his life. Good, okay. On the back of your page, so everybody turn your outline over. I'm just gonna write it over here. Okay, no popping bubbles, please, that's okay. I want you to write possible topics on the back of your keyword outline at the top of the line.
Oh, I remember now.
Yes, and we're gonna list stuff on the back,
Wait, like where do we put it?
on the back,
On the back.
like right here at the top.
I didn't.
Possible topics. I just had to put it over here because.
Then we just do the song.
And the next step is to read it. We're gonna read the article and then we're gonna take notes on the actual pages to help us remember what those pages are about, those paragraphs are about. So, oh, there is a picture of the guy on the very back,
Yeah.
82. He's an old guy. He doesn't look too happy to me. He looks a little grumpy.
He's like, I died.
He's like,
I don't like
I'm
this.
hungry. When's breakfast?
Never.
Never. But really, this guy is super smart, so maybe that's just his look because he's always thinking about something.
Maybe that's his neutral look.
Yeah, maybe that's his neutral look.
Is man?
You never know.
I see a neutral look. I mean, it looks like a neutral look. to me.
Here's that's funny.
All right, I'm gonna read it, and you guys just listen and think about what
Can we
these paragraphs.
underline what's interesting to us?
You can, if that helps you along the way. Yes, you can.
I've
If
said
you
mine
come
was
across
fine.
something and you're like, I want to remember that. Yes, you can underline it, put a star by it, whatever you need to do to help you remember where it's at. It's long.
I need breakfast.
All right, I'm gonna start reading and you guys, that's a good idea, Elise, to start underlining things that stand out to
We did
you.
it last.
We did, we're not quite to that point yet, but you're ahead. That's okay. We can do that now. That's a good idea. All right, I'm gonna read a paragraph at a time.
Because because last year we would always underline what was interesting to us.
Yes,
So
yes.
then our pages would all be different.
Yes, because you guys all have different opinions about that. What's
Yeah.
interesting, okay. Louis Pasteur was an important 19th century scientist. By the way, 19th century means 1800s. So it's always a century ahead. So like we're 2024 right now, we're in the 21st century. So whenever you call it the century, it's the next one coming, even though it's for this time period. That makes
Well, I
sense.
think I'm gonna underline that because it says important. So I'm.
You can.
It's like.
And if you underline too much, it's okay. You can pick and choose from there.
Nancy
It's
would
okay.
always underline.
I know. Okay. He was born in France in 1822 and lived there until his death in 1895. As a boy, he loved fishing as well as painting and drawing. However, his father told him that artists don't make enough money to support a family. Try not to underline everything though. I know it's hard because it's good stuff. And if you just want to decide later, you can. Okay. So, although he was only an average student, he diligently studied philosophy and then chemistry.
That's cool.
Eventually, yep. Oh, philosophy is like the study of how the brain works. It's
Yeah.
like emotions and
Yeah.
personalities and things like that. Eventually, he became a professor at the University of Strasbourg, where he met Marie Laurent, the daughter of the university's rector. It's kind of like the president of the university.
Wait, what university?
Strasbourg, University of Strasbourg.
Oh.
They married in 1849. They had 5 children, but only 2 survived to adulthood.
Oh,
Yeah, the others died
That's
of
definitely.
typhoid.
what is typhoid?
Pasteur later taught at several other
What
universities.
is typhoid?
So typhoid, let me look it up to make sure, but it's a disease where you have a really high fever, and that's not something we have anymore. We have things like COVID and stuff like that now, but
The code is like fake now.
yeah, well, I agree, but some people don't agree with that. Typhoid, it's a really bad fever, really bad fever. And you know, when we get a fever, we take Tylenol and we put a cold rag on our head and we try to cool our bodies down. And you're not gonna die from a fever now, but back then in the 1800s,
They didn't have medicine.
they didn't have they didn't have Tylenol.
Yeah.
And they didn't know about all this stuff. So sadly, 3 of his kids died from
Oh my
that.
gosh.
So that's
Super
just,
sad.
this is like a very interesting.
No
but disturbing.
bubbles.
Okay, so this is where I want you guys to put a note turn your paper sideways so that the holes are on top, and right here, I want you to write the words early life. I'm gonna put it here too. You guys remember this from last year? Yes. So you're gonna write early life on your paper and write it here under possible topics. This is how we're keeping track of the possible topics for your paper. Okay, both places. Early life, and then put it under possible topics. So this is talking about how he grew up. He enjoyed fishing and painting and drawing, but his dad was like, that's not gonna make enough money for a family, so you gotta figure out something else. And then we learn about how he got married, and then sadly, about his kids. Okay.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
he
keep
looks
going.
so mad in the back. Maybe.
Maybe he had a hard life, yeah. Maybe he's just, yeah.
I mean, his father didn't appreciate it and his children died, so I mean, maybe it could be possible.
That's true. He had a rough life. That's a good point, you guys. That's pretty deep. Okay, he did in-depth study of fermentation. Have you guys heard of fermentation before?
Nope.
Okay. Have you heard of kombucha?
Yes.
Okay.
Mexico.
And that is fermented drink. It's bubbly, right? And it's made
Yeah.
with fruit, I think, and other
Yeah.
things.
Our aunt, she makes it. She
Okay,
sells it.
so she knows how to ferment it.
Yeah.
It's a process of making it bubbly.
It's so fun to make.
Is it really? I've never made it before. You have to show me sometime.
It's so
Okay.
good.
But also another fermented thing is like wine, because wine is made from grape juice, right? But there's a process they put it through where it changes and it becomes kind of sour and it becomes an alcohol because
Yeah.
wine is an alcohol, right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
But
I'm
we
gonna
don't
keep
know how
reading.
it tastes,
my
if it's
dad
sour
said-
or not.
Well, yeah,
No,
it's
how
I
in the
mean,
Bible, how it says, that,
And every
how
time,
they like didn't drink water because it'd always be gross and they would drink wine. My dad said that they didn't like put alcohol in it and they put like sweet stuff in it.
oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay,
So
so
they wouldn't get drunk or anything.
yeah,
Because
okay.
the children would drink it too. Because water
Ah.
well, I don't like wine, I tasted it, but, and I don't like beer either. The only beer I like is butterbeer, which is not really a beer.
I'm gonna keep going. Okay, fermentation occurs when yeasts, bacteria, or mold cause a food or a liquid to change. He was able to show how vinegar, that's also fermented vinegar, beer, and I've never really tasted vinegar straight, but if you smell
I
it,
love vinegar.
seriously?
Vinegar?
Do you drink it straight?
Yeah.
No, I know. But
I
I
do.
I the smell.
It's good
I
for you.
love it.
It's good for you, right? They say it's good for you.
I love it.
Okay.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Vinegar, beer, and wine, he talks about that too, are made, that's how they're made. He suggested better ways to brew beer and keep wine from going sour. This helped his country to make money and pay for its war debts. In 1852, he was made head of chemistry at Lyle University, where he uttered his well-known maxim, "Fortune favors only the prepared mind." A maxim is like a saying. That's what he was famous for that
So
saying.
what does that even
Hey,
mean?
this is kind of like the history class almost.
It is like a history class. It means, fortune means like success or money, right?
Yeah, we are.
Favors, it means it comes to a person who has a prepared mind. So basically, somebody who's knowledgeable or educated, right? So because he studied and he learned, and the more he learned, the more that he was able to make money because he had a prepared
Did he
mind.
teach like a college or something?
Is he what?
Did he teach like a college or something?
Yeah, I think he did. So this paragraph, I would say, is about fermentation.
So he's kind of like a scientist.
Yes, exactly. And he's studying about food and drink. Fermentation, so on the side with the holes up, like you did for early life, I want you to put fermentation. It's right there in that paragraph if you need to copy it.
Wait, where?
Right here next to the second paragraph.
Oh.
On the front.
Where-
Because we had
where?
early life was the first one.
Fermentation.
Fermentation,
Okay.
and it's right there, yeah. And then copy it on your back of your keyword outline for a possible topic.
So could I have good fortune if I learn a lot? Because I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
I learned from this class, I also do soccer,
Yes.
swimming, piano.
I do
That's
piano.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Good fortune,
I know.
and you're still young, so you're not really working yet, but if you keep learning and you get to the age where you can start working, then yes, good fortune will come. That's right. When you're done with that,
Do you want us to put
Oops.
it on our possible
I
topics?
think you put it on the wrong,
I did.
it's supposed to.
Do you
the
want us to
early
put it
life
on
is
our
this paragraph. It's
possible
supposed to go
comment
right here.
topics?
Yes, please. Both places. I don't know how you got mixed up, but
But he said.
the next paragraph down. Oh. You know what? I think that one is, well, I want it here, so write it here first. And leave the one in the back. I think it is fermentation too. On the back, let me check. Yeah, it is. Sorry. I did, I made you erase, I'm so sorry, I didn't look ahead.
Went down.
So sorry. Fermentation.
Fermentation.
It's gonna talk about that again on the next paragraph, so if you look at,
You made me.
I know. But I still think you had it down
Oh,
too
yeah,
far, and you
I
did
have
it
it.
up here, okay. I'm on page 80, I'm gonna read that page, got it? There we go. Fermentation, so this is more about fermentation, has to do with microorganisms. Those are like things you can see in the microscope that are really tiny, but they're living little microorganisms.
Oh, I have a.
Not really
Bugs?
bugs, not bugs, no. Like so
Germs,
small, you
bacteria.
can't see it from your own eye. You have to look at it through a
Atoms,
microscope.
Bacteria. Also
Audrey needs that for
bacteria,
school, but
germs.
it's.
It's like a microscope. That's what we use in science.
Well,
just for
usually-
these things.
Microscopes, they can't see atoms or they can't see germs. And neither bacteria.
You can with a microscope, but not without a microscope.
I mean, I have a microscope at home.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna keep going. Excuse me. Pasteur helped people understand that not all microorganisms are bad. In fact, many of the foods in our diet are fermented to allow good bacteria to grow. Most cultures eat fermented foods. These may include bread. Bread is fermented, it has yeast in it.
My mom makes homemade.
Chocolate,
Well, really?
hot sauce, and yogurt. Cheese, coffee, and vegetables, pickles, sour cream, kombucha, and salami.
Oh, kombucha's so good.
That's what we were talking about.
Those.
Korean people enjoy kimchi. Have you guys heard of kimchi?
Yes, we have.
Yeah. Cabbage- oh,
We have kimchi.
there you
I
go.
like kimchi.
Japanese, their miso. Is that somebody's? Oh, that's your phone.
You have a phone?
Holy
Yes, she has a
You're
phone.
lucky.
You gotta put it on silent mode. I'm trying to look.
Everybody's like,
Where the heck is my phone? I'm trying to look.
It's like down in the deep abyss of the bag.
Oh, found it.
It's in the Twilight Zone.
That's what I zone.
The cops calling?
Why
No.
would they call me? I did nothing. Oh, scam likely.
Oh, don't even.
don't even try. No one.
Just ignore it.
Wait, it's a scam?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, you guys. We were talking about miso, a paste of soybeans and grains. This is a Japanese thing.
I know that.
And okay, Russian people, they're kefir. Have you guys heard of kefir?
No.
It's
kind
Oh, I know kefir.
a
That's-
tart milk. It's like a yogurt, but you can drink it. It's like a yogurt.
Yeah,
or
my
something
mom
like
makes
that.
it. My
Yeah.
mom makes it.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe.
These fermented foods are good for our health because they create beneficial enzymes and vitamins. Okay, this paragraph is fermentation again. So you can write it again, this time next to that paragraph, and we don't have to write it again here because it's already here, okay? So just put fermentation next to that paragraph.
Right there.
Yep.
Where?
Well, I usually do it on that side, but that's okay.
Which
As
one?
long as you can see it.
This said?
Wait, I didn't read this one yet. Here's that one. You already had it here.
I spelled it right by myself.
Good. Let me show you.
How do you know? Oh yeah, you checked.
We
that.
just finished this paragraph, so it's here.
You
So
checked
you're gonna
after
write
you
it
spelled it.
fermentation right there.
No.
okay?
Wait, what?
You checked after you spoke.
Yes.
Why are even scams calling?
All
me?
right.
It's like 11.
I'm gonna keep going to the next paragraph. We already have it here, so we don't have to do anything with that. Pasteur's work with fermentation led to the development of pasteurization. Have you guys heard of pasteurization or pasteurized milk? Have you heard of that?
Yes.
Okay. Which is a way to help protect food from harmful bacteria. So he knows about,
Claus.
you're right.
Wait, where
You
are
may
you?
know
Where
about-
are we? I can't see.
Okay, I'm on page 80.
Yeah, I know, but like where?
Harmful bacteria is what I just read. So bacteria is good and bad. Good
Yeah.
bacteria is fermentation, but there's harmful bacteria that can make food go bad and you don't want to eat
And
that.
also bacteria could go sick.
Yes. So it says, I'm right here where it says pasteurization. Pasteurization was named after him, of course, because his last name is Pasteur. He invented the process in the 1860s while studying germs. Observing bacteria under a microscope, he saw that they multiplied quickly in food and liquid, causing it to rot or spoil. This explained why milk, we were just talking about milk, and milk products go sour.
That means it's rotten.
Well, you'll know if the milk is sour because you won't even, you'll smell it and it'll be
One
disgusting.
time we had a full gallon
Even
of
if you
sour
don't
and we
smell it, then you
drank,
can
and
taste it.
we even accidentally drank it.
Ew.
But we
Okay.
didn't know it was it was bad.
Pasteur, I'm gonna keep going, proved that by heating a liquid at temperatures for a few minutes and then cooling it, many of the bacteria are killed. In his era, food production was not as clean and storage was not as effective as it is today. Thus, keep going, pasteurization allowed people to keep their dairy products, juices, wine, vinegar, and canned foods much longer. That paragraph is about pasteurization. The word is there in the paragraph. So next to that one, I want you to write pasteurization. Yep. that paragraph. Got it?
Here?
It's on that page too, but turn it over to the other side. Wait, hold on. It's kind of, oh wait, no, you're on the wrong page.
Let me see if I spelled it right.
It starts here. This is about pasteurization. And it does have a little bit there, but just write it here so you can remember it's that paragraph, okay? And you're gonna add it to your possible topics. I know, I'm trying to get it
I spelled
done.
it right.
We have
I'm just
a
kidding.
lot to cover today. I'm trying to get it all done. Oh no.
You got
And-
too much sugar.
In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to pause there on the reading because we need to get started here. You guys are only gonna write one paragraph this week. Why do you say no?
I said no.
I'm glad that we don't have enough time.
Let's hide it. Let's hide it.
No, just do the one. Okay, calm down, everybody.
No, I don't want to do two.
We're just doing one. We're just doing one. Everybody calm
Don't
down.
exaggerate.
Everybody calm down. All right. When you write a summary about a person, it's like a biography. You're telling about someone, but you're not going to tell all the information, right? But it's a good idea to always start with their early life. That's how you should start when you're writing a paper about somebody. So let's put LP next to number 1 for Louis Pasteur. That way we don't have to count that as a word.
And then circle it up on the thing. Up where it says the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
right. LP, that's a good idea. And I'm gonna we're talking about his early life in the beginning here. And can you think of one word to kind of sum up? Think back on that first paragraph. You can look back on it.
Early life sad.
Like early and then maybe or like a time or something and it's at early and then life.
Well, we can use early life because we have 3 words we can use, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Early
think of
life.
one like
Sad.
sad. What's a better word than sad? Maybe
Unhappy.
Morning.
morning, like MOURN. Yeah. How about difficult?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, difficult. Struggling or struggled, past tense. One of those words would probably be good.
I'm gonna just struggle.
Yeah. From here, you guys are gonna look at that first paragraph that talks about his early life only. You're only gonna focus on that paragraph. I need your help remembering, because we're not gonna read the rest of this until after Christmas, so I'll need help remembering where we left off, so you guys can help me. But this,
I'll circle it.
draw a line right here, by the way, so that shows us,
I already did it.
we're only doing the first one.
Where did we leave off?
We left off, I think, on page 81,
Where?
Mrs. C.
right here.
I'm gonna finish my
This word should be
my
on this page.
KWL.
Oops, I'm
What?
sorry.
Did you?
Yeah, it's supposed to be here. What is all that?
Mrs. C. I'm going to finish my
Erase that
KWL, my paper and fixed it grammar today and tomorrow.
Okay, that'll work.
gonna
But don't worry about 2 and 3, because
Yeah.
we need to talk about that later.
Oh,
All right,
let's
since we have like, let's at least find number 1. What's an interesting fact that you discovered?
Especially like Lewis, how do you say his name?
Pasteur.
Was an important 19th
Oh, I was
century
gonna say that.
scientist.
Good, I like, is that what you guys had too? What did you have?
gonna say born in France in 1822.
Yeah, that's another good one.
LP.
So you can start with born in France, you could put born France 1822,
1822.
that's only 2 words, but that's all right. You don't have to have 3.
I get
No,
the born
born
in France.
France.
In,
Born in France.
you could put born
Yeah.
in France. Or if you like Micah's idea of talking about how he was an important 19th century
Well, that's what I'm
scientist.
doing.
18 what? 18,
What?
18, how, when was you born?
Oh, look at your
When-
paper. Right here. Because you're finding your information here, so
1822.
1822.
Scientists.
Okay.
All right. Right there on your paper. So your homework is to finish just 1. If you need, well, you need to do just Roman numeral 1, not just 1.
I'm like,
But-
yes!
I wrote this, is this like?
Finish
fun?
all of Roman numeral
Is
1.
like this fun, like no?
Yes, that's good. And if you need 5, use 5. If you don't need 5, you don't have to use 5. But
You don't use it?
I'm grade 5. I'm grade 5.
Check, check your checklist really quick. Everybody look at your checklist.
I don't have one.
Oh, you got to go.
My chickadee,
You want to take it out?
just might be out.
There. You're worried about the
You
paper.
can use it.
Dun, dun, dun. Checklist. Look at all you have there for your dress ups. Let's read your dress ups, okay? Let's read the list. Ready? LY adverb, who, which clause, strong verb, because clause, quality adjective. Do you guys know what a quality adjective is?
It's an ly adverb, but you take out the ly.
Oh, that is a trick. That actually is a trick. So
That's
like,
what Miles told me to do.
yes, if you
Oh,
take
okay.
off the ly, that's a good adjective, but it's basically a word that describes a noun.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about how Louis Pasteur had a difficult life, actually that word difficult is a great adjective to describe his life. So
Difficult.
that's a good one.
Wait, difficultly.
No,
Unusual.
But yeah.
that would
but-
be an adverb.
Yeah.
Unusual life.
Unusual would work,
Yeah.
or difficult. So you guys get it. It's a word that describes a noun. And it's quality when it gives the reader an image of the noun, okay? So, and then your band words, band words, saying, say, said, see, saw, go, went, think, thought, good, bad. Okay, none of those. I'm gonna
Nope.
take off points.
Soon we're gonna do each,
I
which is
put-
scary.
Put all this in your
I
front
put
pocket.
go like 6 times on my
I know, I
page.
wasn't gonna say anything, but I know, I saw,
I put, like,
this morning,
6
I'm
times.
like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
It was like going.
I only did 2
You
there.
put gun
Okay.
too.
2.
It's okay.
I
Yeah,
only did 2.
you're getting used to it.
Only.
I am doing parent-teacher conferences starting on Friday.
Christmas class.
Well, our Christmas party is next week.
Oh, okay.
During class, everybody's invited. We're gonna bring a snack to share. I'm gonna bring hot chocolate like I did last year. And then we're gonna play a game to be announced, to be announced. I don't know yet. It's gonna be a surprise.
I'm there with the mittens.
No, you guys don't know. I'll
Wait,
see.
what's going on?
I
Nothing,
have,
nothing.
oh yeah, don't tell him, don't tell him.
I'm gonna bring some.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
Nothing.
What you
We're gonna play a game. We played a game last year and they wanna play it again and I might do it again.
I still like the game last year.
I think you were too. Whatever snack, you can bring cookies or, like,
Maybe I can ask my
chips,
mom.
Whipped cream.
oh,
Wait,
yes,
when's the
right?
party?
During class, next week.
Next week.
Wait, do we
Next
have to
week.
do-
We don't have to do any work, we're just
Right?
partying. Yes, yes. Yes.
Christmas
A
miracle.
few seconds.
You will have grammar homework that week.
No.
But then you've got 3 weeks off and there's no homework at all.
Oh, good.
so.
Okay.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, you guys. I will see you next week.